stand of JANKE in the Light and Building Fair 2018. And I'm with Mr. JANKE here. As you can see the name LINNG and JANKE, Mr. JANKE, I'm very honored to be here with you today, that you have time for me. And maybe you can just give a short explanation what is LINNG and JANKE, and then show us a little bit more about the products.
Okay, first of all, thank you very much for coming.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure for me to introduce the company LINNG and JANKE to you and to your customers. And LINNG and JANKE is basically a manufacturer of KNX products. Mm-hmm. So we have a range of switching actuators, shutter actuators, dimmers, switches, binary inputs, binary in and outputs. And one of our highlights is meters with KNX.
Great, perfect. So then we go directly to the products, have a look at the products, and then we go from one to another. Okay,
thank you
perfect.
Very much.
Okay, so we are here at one of the stands of LINNG and JANKE. So Mr. JANKE, please can you explain us a little bit more about that?
You see here a range of temperature sensors. We also have temperature and humidity sensors. And here we have the gas meters with KNX interface. And a range of standard KNX products, switching actuators, binary inputs, dry contacts, and so on.
Okay, so here we are in a different type of panel. Mr. JANKE, what do we have here?
Yes, we also have a system for KNX which we call KNX Quick. KNX Quick's feature is that you can set it into operation without using the ETS. And how we do it, we use a screwdriver. Oh, sorry. And with the screwdriver you can select channels and groups on each device, and with channels and groups you set up the complete system without using the ETS.
Okay, so it's like a quick ETS functionality, but with this.
Yes, you can use the screwdriver only and set the complete installation into operation.
Great, that's very interesting. One thing, so these actuators, you can set it up like that, but they're also KNX. So you can also download with the ETS application program.
This is right. If you turn these coding switches to 0, you can set it up with the ETS as well. And as an additional feature, if you set it up with the coding switches, you can read it back. The configuration and the group addresses back from the devices. This is possible.
Okay, great. Okay, here, what do we have here?
Yeah, we have a selection of switches which we sell, including a KNX bus coupling unit, and this is one of our new products. It is a temperature and humidity sensor in the size of a switch, basically.
Okay, so you've got the temperature and humidity. Temperature and humidity sensor. This is the one. It's on top of this.
Right. This is right. This is the one with the case, and this is without the case. And you can remove it. Yeah. This is the bus coupling unit, and this is the temperature and humidity sensor. You can see it here. This is the sensor. Okay,
so this is in a different plate, so that it's not influenced from the electronics, or?
No, it's just to assemble it and to have the frames set with this device.
Okay, so that the temperature can reach it better.
Can flow through these holes here.
Okay.
And an extra feature with this device is that you have 8 binary inputs and 8 binary outputs in the back to use it for switches as well.
So that's also very interesting then. Yes. Okay, so here we have another panel with design push buttons. Mr. JANKE, maybe you can tell.
We also are distributor for CJC switches from Belgium, and we do the electronics for these CJC switches, basically the bus coupling unit for the KNX bus. What you see here is a range of switches they produce. They basically produce the metal plates and the switches. And the electronics is, as I said, from us. And we have a range of new designs here, which looks very nice, yeah, with very nice coated surfaces.
Okay, great, thank you. Okay, so here we are in a new panel with some very interesting new products. Mr. JANKE, please, can you tell us a bit more about
thank
that?
you very much. Okay, as I said already, we have a range of switching and dimming and shutter actuators. What you see here is the new range of switching actuators in the new Secure technology from KNX. Secure means that the data is encrypted over the bus so that it is absolutely safe in the usage.
And what data is encrypted? The programming data or the communication with the group objects?
You can select which data you want to encrypt. You have two possibilities. You can select only the setup, to encrypt the setup, to set the installation into operation, or you can also encrypt the data which are transferred via the bus in operation.
Okay, so what data is encrypted? So the whole telegram, or only the useful data of the telegram, or what is it?
Yeah, basically it's not the whole telegram which is encrypted. The group addresses and physical addresses are not encrypted, but the data behind these group addresses and physical addresses.
Okay, so if somebody reads out has a bus monitor and they record this information, they don't know if you're switching it on or switching it off, and you cannot switch it on and off with a normal KNX telegram?
Yeah, you cannot influence the data on the bus, because each data has a unique sequence number, so that each telegram is only used once, and after it has been used, it is invalid, so it cannot be used again. So each telegram is really unique.
Okay, so but if you have a push button and this push button sends information to the actuator, and you record this information, you cannot use it again.
You cannot use it again, this is correct.
Okay, so it's only once it can be sent, and then you cannot resend that same telegram?
You cannot resend the same telegram to spoil the installation.
Okay, so that makes the whole installation much more secure.
A lot of more secure. And as I said already, you can make the programming or the setting up of the system secure, so that nobody can change the setup.
Okay, not only they cannot even put a sniffer so that they can know what has been programmed or something like that.
Nothing at all.
Okay, that makes it very interesting.
Very good to us, yes.
Yes, very good, interesting. And the Secure products, which products do you have now in Secure?
We don't have it completely ready yet. You see here the first samples, yes, but we cannot sell them already. Okay. We think that we will be ready by the end of this year.
End of the year, okay. And your plans are to include all the whole range, or?
Plans in the first step. Actually, we plan to do everything in Secure, but in our first step we will have switching actuators, the whole range of switching actuators, the whole range of shutter actuators, the whole range of binary in and outputs, binary inputs, and basically the dimmers.
Okay, very interesting.
Yes,
thank you. Okay, so here we are in a very interesting panel. LINNG JANKE is very well known for the counters, so maybe you can tell us.
Yes. We have a large range of counters. Here you see the electricity counters, electricity meters. These are direct measuring meters and meters which can be used with current transformers. This is a range of meters for heat meters. We use the Kamstrup meter. We buy the meters from Kamstrup or from Zenner. And we produce the KNX interface for these meters. And on the other side we have water meters, and the gas meters have already been shown. Thank you.
Okay, great, thank you. Okay, so here we have some interesting meters as well.
Yes, this is the range of water meters. We have the brand of GWF from Switzerland, where we produce the KNX interface. We also have Kamstrup water meters, and we have hydrometer water meters where we produce the KNX interface. The hydrometer water meter is a very sophisticated meter which is very precise, a lot more precise than these mechanical meters because it's an electronic water meter.
And what does electronic water meter mean? What is different?
The difference is that you have here the flow as well. With a mechanical meter, you cannot measure the flow, the instantaneous flow. And an electronic water meter can do this. And this is really very precise.
Okay. Okay, thanks a lot, Mr. Janke. I know your time is very valuable. Thank you that you have explained so good your stand. And I hope you have a lot of new customers here in the fair, and it's a successful fair for you.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much for coming. And thank you very much that I was able to present you our products. Thank you.
Perfect. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Thank you
okay,
very much.
Great.